Hello again, welcome back for another daily Bite of Isaac Repentance. It is now a little past midnight here, November 23rd, 2024. Let me double check something. Am I recording this? Special offers? What is this about? Clips where it didn't happen. Simply turn on recording background so you never miss those unexpected moments. I have OBS for that. Well, what if you don't have OBS? Well, I could tell you a story about that. Pre-OBS days. Let's see. Huh? Wait. Oh. That update must have got rid of my continuation of my run. Because the challenge sure as hell didn't do it. The daily sure as hell didn't do it. Because I've done the daily prior to the challenge, and there was an option to continue. And the challenges didn't stop it either. Are you fucking kidding me? They took that away from me. I had a setup for, like, continuing the Archie saga. Fuck me. Why, Edmund? Why did you do this to me? Why have you forsaken me? Whatever. I guess we'll just do one here. We'll skip the challenges for a little bit. See, here's 3K, 1RGYN4. That means I'm going to have to go back and change that title, that thing. You know, I put the part 1s and part 2s to illustrate that I've found an R key, essentially. Now I'm going to have to go back and be like, by the way, something happened. It, you know, kind of puts me in the mind of like, okay, that was not the right button to press. I'm used to like tainted Judas or whatever. It puts me in the mind of, okay, so there was a show called In the Heat of the Night, right? And they had a cliffhanger, one of the end of the seasons, that something was going to happen with one of the main characters, right? Now, I was going back watching this, like, this was like decades after the show ended, I guess. So, like, I was not of the demographic and age then when it came out. But, anyways, as I was saying, they start the next season, because I was watching quite a few episodes too. They start the next season, the last few episodes, like nothing happened, right? Like it was just like, okay, what the fuck? Because it's supposed to be this main character and something happened to them during this cliffhanger. And like, they start off the season, it's just like, there isn't any indication of anything happened of that. Like it just gaslights the fuck out of you or something, right? Like I'm not even exaggerating. It's exactly what it felt like. I'm like, what the fuck? And then I looked more into it and it's like, apparently it was, what was it they said? Well, the Sheriff Gillespie guy, for example, had to do surgery stuff or whatever the deal was. And so there was like this weird thing going on too with that. But like, it didn't explain too much about like, the explanation of what happened after the cliffhanger. But then it was like, but then later on they kind of did, I think. They finally continued it on. I think they did. But it was like several episodes deep or something like that before they start picking up from that, which is weird, right? I imagine maybe what it was these later episodes couldn't be fit for that one season, so then they just kind of tailored on to the next season, and so that second part was, you know, filmed later, much later, is what I'm guessing. And that maybe it was tied to the Sheriff Gillespie, Gillespie, whatever character happened to have the heart surgery, so then it was like, maybe it was limited roles he can do during recovery? I don't know. Listen, it's like fucking over 30 years ago since this thing came on. Like, Here I am questioning a television show that's probably older than me, some of the seasons. Wowzers. Which most of those characters are dead and stuff, you know? Or most of those actors, I mean. Characters. What, they're real? No. Like Harry Potter characters, they're dead too? I'm talking about the actors on that. Leave me alone! But yeah, that kind of thing. It's just like... That's what it just kind of reminds me of with this Isaac thing. It's just like, update comes out, oops. You know, that's the irony too. It was talking about in the update, it's like, you know, oh, you don't have to worry about your save files being, like, you know, corrupted or whatever because we store them somewhere else. But then the big irony too is like, well, but there's a catch. The continuation thing is gone. Out of the question. Fucking madness, man. I guess, you know, it could have been worse, right? Like I could have been doing like online marks, not online, like unlocks, and I got like a good build like I did last time, only it's like, you know, I can just keep going with my runs, like say Tainted Lost or something, and be like, oh yeah, we're gonna go this path, and then we're gonna use the R key with the echo chamber and the double active card, and we're gonna do this, and we're gonna do that, right? Now that would just like get under my skin so much because like I worked so hard not only to get that build, but then it's also get a build till I can get the other unlocks for that character. At least, another thing too, at least too, like I didn't essentially lose my progress, like my save files and stuff like that. That's another thing. Because when the beta came out, they were warning people that it could potentially delete stuff, so back up everything. And I took that to the T and did that. Like I followed everything with it. And I'm glad that I did, because it just so happened that I was trying to get back after the beta ended, that it looked like everything is fine with the images of the save files until you go in the save files and there's like nothing. It's wiped. I'm fortunate enough that I saved that stuff too, so yeah, I was not gonna fuck around. And so right now, when this update came out recently, it's like I was a little bit on edge, I'll admit, you know. I'm like, you know, I don't want to lose my progress. Do I need to take your word for it? I'm gonna actually take this trinket. I know the other one gives me less tears, but with this space bar setup, I mean, we decided to keep it, that is. We can take advantage with extra stats. I still gotta finish the Heat in the Night. Like, that and like Better Call Saul. Like these really random weird ones, right? Better Call... Oh yeah, I got missiles, don't I? How did I do that? Like that, alright. Just gotta fire the... Oh, okay. I don't fuck around with this too much. The bibble. Oh, we have... Oh, yeah. Missiles away. Hypersonic ballistic missiles away. What a weird build, man. This is something I don't normally, like, pick up. It's kind of cool. Too bad I only have so much, like, missiles here for things. Alright, down next floor. Now we get 99 bombs. And a bunch of buggle bombs and a bunch of bombs with bombs. Be my oyster. Yeah, Stranger Things, Better Call Saul, Heat of the Night, like just sporadic random stuff, right? My Strange Addiction, if we want to just go to that extreme, I guess. Let's see here. Keep forgetting right item there. Free curse rooms, technically, here. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, this... I love these pills. I love that tinner rock, too. Well, you don't know what's in it. It could be a bunch of foolishness. How about that daily today, by the way? That daily from the last video. That's what I made specifically. Chaos. 3,000 something, yeah. Definitely got the boss rush. There had to been something amiss. Somebody probably wanted guaranteed angel deals. Skip the first devil deal. Like, I was looking for something good in the first devil deal. I didn't. Maybe if I would have taken something, maybe I would have got a good devil deal too later on. Instead of that angel deal that gave me like the miter. Is that what it's called? Yeah, I mean the miter's good for like that character especially. That's why I got it. You know, extra health and defense. Hoping like maybe I'll find like a something good in the future, you know? Not dog shit. We'll take this with us. Why not? It's been a while since I played around with the eraser. Epic 4 is alright. The new Epic 4. I'm going to take that, though. But they spend so much time fixing that. You should at least take advantage of it. I did on a daily. And then maybe I think a regular run, too. So technically I had taken advantage of it. Give me that data miner, please. So I can play around with that a little bit. Just a little bit, because they still mess with the stats. Oh, boy. I actually looked into it, and so, yeah, sure enough, it does still mess with the stats. I figured as much. But if you can give you a glitch item, and you get, like, I don't know, a certain setup, build or whatever, like, rock bottom or something, sure, you know? Go and just generate random glitch items. It's better than taking TM Trainer and just go full freaking crazy on it. No, being full crazy is like the funnest experience the world has ever seen. Oh shit, man, I'm getting fucked with this. Wait a minute, what am I doing? I can do this. Why choose to suffer when there is no suffering that's needed? We got curse. Yeah, curse in the maze. No batteries. Whatever. Oh, no bobs. No sacks or anything. So, all right. I guess we're just gonna have to just go down to the next floor. I gotta finish eating tonight too, man. Bonies are good. Oh, that's like the wrong fucking button. I keep forgetting that I'm not playing the other character kind of thing, like a tainted character, where the whole setup is like spread out elsewhere. How did I switch again? Shit, I forgot. Okay. There's my devil deal. Lol. There it is. That button. I don't know why I'm confused. Maybe I'm just tired. That could be it. Having a venti coffee probably did it, huh? Ooh, is that what I think? Oh, it is. It's this item. It's actually, I'm gonna take it. They fixed it up to be like a fucking S tier item now. It's fucking huge. Holy shit, we got that. You ain't seen nothing yet, ladies and germs. That is fucking nice. Like, here's the thing. Like, I like that. I also like the void thing, right? So I like this where it's like you can essentially have another way. No, I better not. I better take this. You have another way to get to boss rush and hush. Which part of me feels like, you know, that seems to be a little too easy, right? To have another option to get the boss rush and hush, especially with a more common item. And not the old days where it's like, you know, you gotta find Mama Mega. And then, of course, you know, when Repentance came out, the blue key you gotta find to, like, as an option to keep the void door open or whatever. Like, that part I'm gonna miss. That there's very limited options or just speed running it, right? And also, like, and then also, too, with Hush, you know, same with the boss rush stuff. It's, like, just very limited what you can do, you know? I'm going to miss that kind of aspect of difficulty. Oh, that's interesting. I hadn't seen this damn thing in a while. My precious. And the reason why I say I'm going to miss it is because, like, it's just, like...
Range down.
There's something special with limitations. Another thing, too, is, like, the Void Portal thing, where it's guaranteed once you unlock it, it's going to show up 1 of 3 different bosses, classic bosses in the game. Like, cool, you know? Like, it's not like a 50-50. Apparently, there's a 50-50 chance to roll to get into that. I gotta take it. It's so fucking good. But, might as well. But like I said, with, like, the boss rush stuff, and, you know, the other thing I blanked out on, Hush, it's like, it kind of takes away that difficulty, you know, somewhat. I mean, not somewhat, significantly, because you're finding this thing. And then also, like, the void guarantee, too. It's like, it takes away... that difficulty. Like, it adds more ease to it. Now, I can understand ease in Isaac, right? Like, people be like, oh, this is bullshit, how this is set up or that's set up, right? I can understand. Truly, I do. Especially with Delirium keeps fragging and killing the shit out of you. Like, that's annoying enough. Now, I do understand, too, it's like with player sentiments, like even my sentiments, where it's like, oh, let me continue this run, you know? It's like that thrill of gambling, where it's like, I got this good run. Please let me get this void portal. And I don't get it from the lamb or, like, yeah, whether I don't get it from the lamb or if I don't get it from Isaac, then I would have to go to Mega Satan and hopes that I win at Mega Satan and then get that ability to get in the void portal, like get like a chance or something, right? Increase my odds. And if it doesn't work out in my favor, I try to rush to Hush, where I can guarantee my favor by going to the door and getting in there. See, now that's the part I miss, you know? Where you have to feel like you either want to rush it or try to gamble on trying to get a win out of these bosses and hope that it shows up, you know? That's what I do miss. I'm going to miss. Truly. And I can understand, like I said before, I can truly understand other players' sentiments of like, you know, I got this good run. It's a 50-50 chance. It's bullshit, you know? I get that. I really do. Truly. I've had runs where I was playing all these different characters, getting these marks. You know, someone who's played like 2,500 hours of Isaac, I understand. I do. Truly. But for me, it's like, I like that difficulty. Now, of course, I probably could just mod it in or something, somehow. Keep the old kind of way. But, no, I'm gonna learn to adapt to that, right? Like, I'm gonna learn to accept it like I've done with the game. It's been changed over the years. I mean, it's changed so much since it first came out. I mean, I'm obviously using the space bar here, so it's like, that's the irony, right? It's like, here I'm talking about long in the old days of like doing the old school way of finding the rooms and everything else, and here I am using this very item that I'm saying like it's gonna kind of suck, but then it's like I'm gonna accept it. And yeah, I'm using this item. Well, I like this item, okay? I like it now. Before, it's like not so much. I kind of liked it, like it did have some kind of advantage, a little bit. If you hit it the right way and stuff. I feel like, you know, what can I say this? The Void Portal showing up guaranteed now after you unlock it, combined with this item. I feel like this is, in a way, a subtle, like, goodbye, I think, from the developers. You know, after they get everything fixed, of course, right? This could be like the subtle goodbye from developers of, like, working on this game with the updates and stuff like that. That this is just kind of the final wrapping in the package deal with things, right? I truly thought, like, before, like, news came out with, it's gonna be like a beta testing and alpha testing and whatever for, like, the multiplayer stuff. Even like months before that announcement came out, like, we were seeing bits and pieces about the pictures. Like, well, the bits and pieces of the pictures, and they're talking about whether they were implemented or not. That there's a little seed of doubt I had with it coming to fruition because, like, it's a freaking single-player game. It's like 10 years old, you know? I mean, at that point, it wasn't 10 years yet. But, you know, you get what I'm saying, right? It's like, it's like I had doubts. Like, I thought Repentance, it was just done and over with, right? The last update we had, big update, was to fix everything and whatever else, was 2022, right? Of course, the update stuff about, like, hey, what item do you want me to fix? Like, that was, like, after this stuff was coming out in the beta test and everything else. So, I mean, we're going to be expecting an update soon at that point. But what I mean is, and how did I put it in words tonight? I'm kind of tired too. What am I trying to say too here? Like, prior to the stuff coming out, I guess at some point, like, I saw the pictures early on, I think shortly after or shortly before Repentance came out about this multiplayer stuff. And there was, like, talks about abandonment of it, the project, because, like, there's, like, complexities with it or something, which I could understand. And so it's like, the Repentance thing, I thought that was just it, you know? They talked about that's the last DLC, this is going to be whatever going on with it, you know? And I was accepting that. I mean, it's a massive update. It's a good update. They've even tweaked some things. And I understand some of the balance things that they tweaked. So it doesn't look like you're just breaking the shit out of the game with Echo Chamber, giving you, like, infinite stacks of cards and shit, pills, which I did take advantage of for a bit. But then this update stuff starts, like, surfacing about this and that and whatever early on. I'm like, oh wow, there's gonna be potential for multiplayer. But like I was seeing little things coming out over time, of course, like everybody else, and it was just like, all right, this actually has some legs to stand on with this. I was trying to figure out how the fuck is this gonna work? And it does work, it's still janky or something. I mean, I don't know how long it's gonna be before they fix everything, because like that's such a complexity with turning a 10-year-old single-player game into a multiplayer experience. Online multiplayer experience. I mean, I've seen things of like people made like a mod for Skyrim. We do multiplayer stuff, different things like that. I think Fallout as well. Just a myriad of these different ones over the years. I've seen projects done. I could probably take that, but I'm gonna, well, no, I want the other thing. What am I doing? I has an idea. I don't think I've ever had a chance to use this thing to get the boss rush before, so this is gonna be the first. All right, Guppy's collar. I think that's my first Guppy item. I had to think there for a second because like I don't have. I had the first Guppy item from the daily or whatever. That's what confused me a little bit. And of course, you give me the ruin thing. To ruin me. Get it? Actually, we could probably play around here with this. Like, I had some doubts with the multiplayer, you know, experience going to be happening. But then when I was seeing more and more stuff on Twitter and with the videos and everything, pictures, and it's like, oh, there's something going on. And that's why I was thinking about, like, this item here and then the void thing. It's like, and the whole fly, and another thing, too, is the whole fly thing, the fly item. Where it's like, you suck up certain items and they turn into certain flies. Like that was a thing since Repentance came out that they're going to try to work on, but they never did. I feel like a lot of these subtle like changes they made, especially these very big ones, where it's like this bean item can get into like boss rush and hush doors, and the void portals guarantee after you unlock it, like. I feel like these are just kind of solo ways of saying goodbye to the game and like fixing what it needs to be kind of fixed with what needs to be fixed, you know? And of course, they're still going to be doing like dailies or whatever. How long are those dailies going to be created every day? You know, the ranking system and stuff? I don't know. It's been 10 years already. I assume that's how long the dailies have been around too. How long indeed? That's the thing. We get another 10 years to be at 20 years of Isaac? Who knows, man? Who knows? It's been a phenomenal journey playing this game. Lots of ups, lots of downs. Bad runs, good runs, in between runs, thousands of runs, thousands of runs. I'm telling you, it's got to be thousands of runs. Couple thousand, maybe 3,000, you know, at least 1,000. Well, how about at least 1,700 runs? Let's say. Okay, well that's. And there's Isaac, baby. Because I made 1,700 videos. So, like, I'm going to just safely say over a couple thousand runs. Probably more than that. Let's say 3,000. Because, like, I did the first file of stuff, plus, like, a bunch of dailies. Plus, I played like the shit out of like the console stuff too. Did all the required dailies for that. All right. Amazing. And I brought that duplex or whatever item with me because I wanted to see if I can duplicate something in here, but there wasn't anything worth duplicating. There's only 2 items in here. I wonder if there's like a hidden effect where if you use this thing to get the boss rush, you get less items. But I think that's random. There's 2 items or 4 items, I believe. Or more than that with like the corner pieces. I think it's just based on its generation, but you never know. It could be like some subtle hidden effect. Regardless, it's boss rush, man. It's fun. Do massive amount of damage too. This item. Oh, kind of a massive amounts, I guess. It depends on the bosses, because they could be chunkier or not so chunkier. I can't believe it's been 10 years it came out. Like, prior to that came out, I was playing the Flash Isaac quite a bit. But then I ended it just before, at some point, just before Eternal Edition came out, which I came around to playing that years later. I gave up because it was so hard. Because I went from like playing Afterbirth Plus, then went back for a little bit to try to Eternal Edition. It was just so jarring because like the animation wasn't so fluid as this game, and I was so used to fluency that it just looks like it's just stuttering and everything. It's kind of like going from like 60 FPS to 30 FPS in a game, right? Like you're gonna notice like the frame rate being very jarring when you're playing like games like that. At least I can tell. And if you play games long enough like that, you get used to it, of course. Like it's weird. It's like something in the mind where it dabs. And then when you go back to playing 60 FPS or higher, then it's like, holy shit, this is so smooth. And it feels like it's slower. It's weird to really describe this kind of stuff, you know? It's weird how the mind works. Years ago, truth be told, when I was doing the video stuff recording 3 years ago, for Isaac for a while, I actually played the game in black and white mode. Now you couldn't tell in the videos I was playing black and white mode for like probably several months to a year or whatever, but I did. I had my monitor set up through the flux or whatever to automatically turn to black and white mode when I turn it on or something like that. I had, or maybe no, it was a TV setting, that's right. Because flux, you had to like turn it on every time you turn on the computer or something like that. And that it doesn't turn on until when you boot it up. So I did a complete thing to where I put it on my TV settings to do black and white. Why? Because I was reading like benefits back then. I did it with my cell phone. Because if you watch some of the early episode stuff, I don't know which one specifically and what timeline, but it would have been 3 years ago, 2021, somewhere there. If you listen to some of the episodes about me being confused about certain items, like hearts, soul hearts to black hearts to red hearts. I try to pick up something that I shouldn't be picking up. Like if my red hearts are full and I thought it was a soul heart and it wasn't. That's a good indication that that was me doing black and white mode. Like, for example. And there's like benefits of like doing that. Like it helps with attention span stuff, which I don't have a terrible problem with it, but I've read research that it helps because like our mind is overstimulated with colors. And I did it with the cell phone too stuff. I would essentially like put my mode, my Android phone on monochrome mode, enable that. Oops. Whatever. Well, we can actually be careful. Quick. Whatever. You know, I was doing that for a while, man. And then I turned it off at some point. In one of those videos, I talk about it. It's like, holy shit, it's like oversaturated and stuff. It really was. If you put yourself in that position for months, I mean, it won't do anything negative to you by any means doing that. Like, it probably makes you more productive because colors are associated with, like stimulus in the mind and all that. So when you take that color away, in theory, you're not as addictive on your screens, television screens, cell phone screens, whatever screens. So you're not as active on them. I still play the shit out of Isaac doing it though. And yeah, I did that. Of course, OBS was recording everything in color, of course, because that was all based on the black and white was all based on like the setting on the TV, so it's not gonna carry over. Now I could carry it over on OBS, but you guys would probably be bored as hell. Would be like watching it in monochrome. I did try to experiment a couple of videos with HDR, but that was kind of jarring. Even on the devices where it doesn't have HDR, like it looks worse. It was something kind of similar to videos I seen with PlayStation 5 or whatever had HDR mode exclusive for Isaac. And I didn't even like the videos either. I didn't like the HDR. Maybe it's something to get used to, but I just don't care for it. Of course, on the PC, I had to do some hoops to enable HDR. Which didn't work out too well now, did it? Oh, I guess we get this again. Oh, yeah, the secret room, huh? Ah, goodness gracious. I probably won't even finish eating tonight, honestly. I'm too tired. I gotta get ready for bed. I don't think it's here, is it? No. I had a feeling. Ooh, you know what? Let's save our bombs. Yeah, I've been in there too. Okay, it's not here either. It's somewhere around here. Getting tired, man. It's gonna be a long week next week. Oh yeah, we got double the bosses. I keep forgetting that. I've yet to find a use with my thing. Spacebar item. Starter deck. Okay. Starter deck. Okay. You would think. Do we do hash though? Do we want to do hash? Oops. That's the question. Indeed, man. Do we? I mean, we got the stats for it. Maybe. Yes. Hilarious. Okay. Don't. Oh, fuck you. I was gonna say, don't destroy my deal, and you did it anyways, game. What an interesting room. I thought it'd be more eyeballs, like across the map or something where you can't reach to. Except for, like, shooting at them from far. That'd be some crazy stuff. Actually, does this stack with short fuse? Now I'm curious. Is there a synergy with this? I don't know how that works. Would it be like a double blast? What the hell is short fuse supposed to do? I forgot. I forgot. At first, I thought that turned into like a lemon item. See, that's how tired I am. Not a single, like, pickup there. Except this one here. Oh yeah, it's a faster fuse or whatever. Okay. Fuck. I thought it was so cute to get across that fast enough. Quick enough for that. I just wasn't fast enough to get in that stuff. In the first place. We can like feign crawl spaces a lot easier with this item too, is another thing. And that's the truth, man. Get something like I don't know, something or another. Yeah, I get that, man. Stud finder. Increase the odds very slightly. This is crazy too. 4 charges for like a mega boom or whatever. Mama mega. Like effect. For a room, like that is just like overpowered as heck. Clears out rocks and whatever else, man. That is pretty cool. Maybe we do make it, not make it Satan. Or we could if we get keys somehow. Even though I have bastardized myself with the setup. Let's go back. I wish I could get the mods to work. Okay, actually, there's probably something here. No. No. Had to do it. Don't forget to get the battery. Oh, maybe. Excuse me. Maybe it's down here. No. These bombs are super fast. Fast. Oh, the rosary. So precious. Like, I could take that with me, or I can get a guaranteed shot. Oh, never mind. We got some shit here. Dangerous to be doing. Oh, there you go. One more. All right. Your loss. We're out of here. Oh, we got the devil card. Cool. All right. We are out. I think maybe we have good odds now for devil. Not devil, but whatever the hell. Beating Hush. That lag, and we did get a devil deal. Is it worth it? Probably not. Uh-huh. Strike one. Oh, okay, there's a 2/3 guppy, and there's that bullshit. All right. And then open that. It's glorious. Taking full advantage. Curse the blind. Fucked. Well, there's that. I was just thinking about that. Can we get enough charges somehow? No, sure enough. Ah ha ha. Oh ho ho. We might as well just duplicate in here. Oh great, you. Goodness gracious, it's you. It's your crazy butt. Large zit. Okay. We'll tolerate it. Oh, for now. Don't steal my shit! Motherfucker. I'll murder ye. Actually, wasn't there a thing where if you had... I'm just short a penny. Fuck you, dude. Oh, never mind. Wasn't there a thing that you can use the space bar here to like essentially dip out of whatever? No. Myth busted. I thought there was something. Maybe there used to be something, if there was something with that. Or maybe it was a glitch. It wasn't intended to happen. We got a Teletubby, by the way. We got a green Teletubby thing. Are you a green Teletubby? Or frog? What are you? I think you're a Teletubby. I want to believe. Alright, well, we know this is going to be kind of a pain in the ass. Fighting you. But hey, we made it possible thanks to the spacebar item. If you would have told me years ago, hey, this thing's OP, this thing's like kick-ass, I would be like, sure. For like opening rocks and finding potential secret rooms if you aim it just right, I would say that. But if you were to explain to me how it was going to be changed, I'd be like, oh my goodness, just do it now. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe, I guess 3 years ago, if that was going on. Probably I would be having a different sentiment since, like, I got unlocks I got to do yet. Like, I'll admit, though, like, going back with the secret room stuff and everything, changes, with, not secret room, but like boss rush and hush with using this item, and then also guaranteed void portals. I guess then it would have been very useful for me because, like, I would get pissed off and I'd get into boss rush in time with, like, tainted, like, Lazarus, tainted, like, Lost and stuff like that. Certain characters are just weak as shit. Tainted Blue Baby, you know, Tainted Eve, all these different ones, like these weak characters. Like, you have to have the right kind of build and the speed and the know-how and the luck. Pull it off at times. But I do miss the difficulty of trying to achieve that too at the same time. Well, as much as I find this as a convenience, I also find it as like missing the long good old days of suffering. I miss the suffering. You know, it's kind of like, I guess if you want to compare it, it'd be compared to like missing the days when the pre-antibiotic world where like people were just commonly dying from infectious diseases, from like cuts and whatever. Be like, oh, I miss those old days where it's like people just dying left and right or catching the plague, and there's no way to stop it. Those were the days. Only the 1,500 kids will know this. No, that's a little extreme, isn't it? Compared to what I'm talking about in a video game of Isaac. That's small potatoes compared to like an infectious disease that wiped out millions of people on the planet. That's some freaking dark shit there. What are you doing with that mentality? Oh yeah, you're just stealing shit from me. I keep forgetting you're doing that, you fat bastard shit. So I picked you up, not knowing what you were. May hell come for you. All right, and then there's this guy. That's hilarious. We'll keep that in case something really bad happens. No, we're not going to do the void tonight. I'm tired. That's another thing I didn't consider too, is like, now I have to say whether I want to go to the void or not. Like, I have an option now. That's fucked. I mean, in a way, it's fucked to think about, because for the longest time, it was always a gamble, whether you get it or not. Oh, if I get the void, I'm going to go for it. Or I'll think about if I want to go to the void if we do get it unlocked, you know? So it's going to kind of pressure me whether to go along with it or just, like, dip out. If I do get it or not, you know? Run ends early, typically. Whatever, because nothing's going to stop me now. Fighting this guy so I can get all my consumables before he goes and grabs stuff. Like the little shit harlot he is. Little harlot devil from hell. Begun Satan. Actually, I don't want to play you. You're a troll, dude. I'm not fucking around there in the spike room, having to put up with stuff, man. We'll be going to the red rooms, because that's more fun. Risk-reward behavior. Brown cap. Do I even want it? Do I feel like wanting it? Is there even a gain of wanting to? Look at this. We can just gain extra money and stuff. We have like 9 volts and a bunch of other like battery items, like make this thing like super freaking crazy. The battery trinkets. Oh, and Nun's Habit. And what else? The like other stuff I know somewhere. Battery charging related stuff, you know. The trickle charge thing. The battery drop trinkets. Plenty of fun stuff. Kind of indexing here a little bit, I know. But it's fun, you know, it's always, oh shit, fun.
Soul of the Keeper.
Of course, you just steal shit from me as usual, my dude. That's another thing too. We could just find our secret rooms and stuff easier. It's insane. freaking insane. Like if you're just short on bombs or something, you could just use this thing, bomb a room, and just destroy all the rocks, pots, potential secret room ticity. Now I don't know if this thing would bust if bust open where right next to where a super secret room would be. Probably not. Not super secret room, but a super secret red room. And probably not now I think about it. Because we would have ran into something, right? At some point here. Maybe not. Okay. Time to dip on out. Fun run, different kind of run, you know. Lots of perspective to go on with this. Oh, that's the wrong fucking thing. I was confusing that with Ansus. You know, the invincibility thing. I'm tired. The fatigue is coming in, man. It's coming to visit me at night. Not a good time, man. Alright. I don't think I even used my damn diplopia yet, have I? Where the fuck is it? Did I even use it? Oh, I must have used it, didn't I? Or did I? No, I didn't drop it anywhere. I must have used it. What the fuck did I use it for? Oh, yeah. Duh. The hash floor. I am so fucking tired. I don't know why I'm so tired, man. Enjoying, though. Bookworm, though. Dice man, though. Wow, okay. Well, that was a good run. Stop stealing from me. Like, I know I don't need the money now. You know what? Fuck it. That's a good point now I think about it. I don't need the money right now. Unless I'm gonna, like, break the run. It could still happen, but... likelihood? I don't know, man. I'm sorry. Force of habit, dude. Could be something in here? No. Had to check, because you never know. Oh, while it's there, okay. At least the other thing's there. Let's play the shit out of this, I guess. If only my mods were now pro. I imagine maybe somebody found a fix somewhere now. I don't know. I never even bothered looking to see if there is a fix or not. And I'm not prioritizing fixing this, you know. There's updates coming out anyway, so I could just probably crash the game or something anyways. Let's face it, man. We got a new build coming out every couple days on average, it seems, right now. Until everything gets kind of fixed. We're out of beta. We'll see. It's been a fun run here nonetheless. The daily I would say otherwise. That daily was something. At least I'll beat it. At what cost? Oh, the secret room's down there. What am I doing? Nothing. Crazy. Just think, just finding this kind of item guarantees you to find all that stuff. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. Twooey. I don't know why the fatigue is kicking me right now all of a sudden. That's weird. Maybe because I've been going to bed sooner. That's probably it. Caffeine wearing off today. Not enough caffeine today. I've had plenty of caffeine, let me tell you. I'm good enough tonight for this caffeine business. Double active card. Well, we're kind of partially the way there, aren't we? This breakage. Not even close to the breakage unless we get our key here. And whatever the heck, the other item that gives you like card stuff. I'm sorry, I'm just fucking tired. Time to finish the fight, Master Chief, and go to bed. Do my hand exercise too so I can rehabilitate that. I think it's been slowly getting better here. I just got to keep up with exercising it 3 times a day. I'll also do my hands because I think the hands, though it might aggravate it some. I think the squeezing part that this hand doctor or palm or something, orthoponist, I'm tired, damn. Bop. Bop. To squeeze and stuff to strengthen something with a tendon. I don't know. It's weird how it's like it hurts to do it, right? But then it's like you gotta strengthen it in order to heal. That's weird. Even if you hurt it, that's strange. Because it didn't rip or anything or tear anything, so that's good. Anyways, I'm gonna go to bed. This fatigue is getting worse. Anyways, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.